Napoleon Bonaparte, the man, the myth, the legend, a military genius, an emperor, and a guy who really didn't want his wife to take a bath. But before he became a world-famous conqueror, he was just Napoleon Bonaparte, born on August 15th, 1769, in Ajaccio, Corsica. Napoleon was the second of 8 children. His father, Carlo Bonaparte, was a lawyer with Tuscan noble roots, and his mother, Maria Letizia Ramolino, was from a Lombardian family. Basically, Napoleon had Italian heritage, but was born in a place that had just been handed over to the French. Talk about an identity crisis. Napoleon was sent to military school in Brienne-le-Château, where he was bullied for his Corsican accent, short stature, and not so great French. This made him quiet, moody, and, spoiler alert, determined to prove everyone wrong. You know, the classic underdog to overlord story. Later in life, enter Josephine de Beauharnais, the first empress of the French when Napoleon became emperor in 1804, born Marie-Joseph Rose Tacher de la Pagerie, yes, quite the mouthful. She married Napoleon in 1796 and became empress in 1804. But there was one problem: she couldn't produce an heir. So in 1810, Napoleon said au revoir to Josephine and married 19-year-old Marie-Louise of Austria, a great niece of Marie Antoinette. Nothing says validation like marrying into European royalty. Yeah, the guy had a thing for European royalty, and she gave him an heir. Napoleon's love letters to Josephine: he once begged her not to bathe. Home in 3 days, don't wash. Napoleon had a record of 70 victories and only 10 defeats. He certainly made his mark. He had a better win rate than some of France's greatest generals during this period, including Turenne, Davout, and Berthier. Davout, considered by historians to be the best officer among Napoleon's marshals. Berthier, Napoleon's chief of staff, who was excellent at sorting out details and ensuring everyone had the correct orders. Napoleon wasn't just good at war, he studied it like a nerd, cramming for finals. It's speculated he read Sun Tzu's Art of War, since there was a French version at that point in time. He also admired Julius Caesar, Alexander the Great, and even Turenne. Henri de la Tour d'Auvergne, Viscount of Turenne, was Napoleon's idol and the greatest French general before him. But Napoleon wasn't just about war, he was about structure. He centralized government administration, created a higher education system, and even established a central bank. Oh, and the Napoleonic Code, that legal system, became the model for civil law codes worldwide. And now let's settle the height debate. Napoleon was recorded as 5'2", but that was in French units. In today's measurements, he was actually 5'6.5", or 169 centimeters. So, no, he wasn't unusually short. He was just the victim of bad conversions in British propaganda.